When did a stranger unexpectedly change your life? While I was pregnant, I split my head open on the floor after falling in the shower. While recovering in the hospital, my doctor told me that I fell from contractions from another miscarriage that none of my doctors saw coming. Since that was my third miscarriage, I told myself and my husband I was done trying to have a baby. My therapist told me not to give up, but I was so broken that I even stopped seeing him. One Saturday afternoon, unable to face another weekend, I found myself at a quiet park. The only other person there was this little girl, maybe 8 years old, sitting alone on a bench with a worn stuffed rabbit. When I sat down at the other end, she looked up and simply asked, "Are you sad too?" Something about her honest eyes made me nod. "Yeah, I'm pretty sad." "Me too. My mom passed away last year." She said it matter-of-factly, swinging her legs. "Do you want to feed the ducks with me? It helps sometimes." I almost said no, but found myself following her to the pond. She handed me half her bag of breadcrumbs. "I'm Lily," she said. "I come here every Saturday. My grandma drops me off while she goes to the grocery store." For the next few weeks, I found myself returning to that park every Saturday. Lily and I didn't have sessions. We just existed together, feeding ducks, sometimes talking, sometimes sitting in comfortable silence. She never asked why I was sad, just accepted it as fact. "Sadness is weird," she told me once while we watched the ducks fight over bread. "Sometimes it's really big, like a monster. Sometimes it's small, like a pebble in your shoe." Slowly, I started feeling human again. I returned to work part-time. I finally put away the pregnancy test I'd been hoarding. I even smiled at a baby in the grocery store, then immediately felt guilty about it. "You smiled at that baby?" Lily observed the next Saturday. "That's good. My mom would be happy if I smiled at babies. She loved babies." One afternoon, I arrived to find Lily making a small pile of stones by the pond. She seemed focused, so I asked what she was doing. "Memorial," she said simply, placing another stone. "1 year since mom got sick. She liked collecting rocks on our walks." I was stunned by her composure. "How do you do it? How are you so okay?" Lily looked at me seriously. "I'm not always okay. Sometimes I cry really hard. But mom told me before she passed that love doesn't go away. It just changes shape." "Your mom sounds wise," I said. "She was a kindergarten teacher. She knew lots of stuff about feelings." Lily placed the last stone. "Why are you sad? Did someone pass away?" I struggled with how to explain. I lost babies before they were born." Lily nodded solemnly. "That's really sad. My mom had one of those before me. She said I had a brother in heaven waiting for us." That afternoon, Lily showed me a photo of her mother. For the first time, I realized this 8-year-old hadn't been comforting me despite her own pain. She'd been teaching me because she understood loss in a way most adults never learn. On what would have been my first baby's due date, I expected to fall apart. Instead, I went to the park early and built my own small memorial of stones by the pond. When I told Lily about it the next Saturday, she smiled and said, "That's how you know you're getting stronger, when you can make something beautiful from something sad." The following week, Lily's grandmother approached me. "Lily talks about you all the time. Says you're her sad friend who's getting less sad. Thank you for being there for her. She doesn't talk to many adults about her mother." I realized then that we'd been healing each other, this little girl and I, in ways no therapy office ever could. Sometimes the best therapists are the ones who simply understand that grief is just love with nowhere to go.